We are all familiar with e-commerce. As a $1.25 trillion industry that is growing nearly 20% per year, it is a very large market. However, nearly 70% of online shopping carts are abandoned today. Almost 60% of these abandonments are due to lack of relevant information, and nearly 40% are because shoppers were not given the opportunity to ask questions. This demonstration of Fluid's Expert Personal Shopper, powered by IBM Watson, shows how these challenges can be addressed by putting some of the qualities of the best in-store sales associates in the hands of every consumer, every time. Let's say I'm planning an outdoor expedition. I go to the Northface website and instead of using keyword searches, radio buttons, and drop-down menus, I ask my question the same way I would ask a manager at the Northface's physical store. I ask, I'm gearing up for a 14-day backpacking trip. What equipment do I need? Watson is able to understand my question, including a colloquial phrase such as gearing up, and it reads through the millions of pages of product information, blog posts, and relevant trade and consumer magazines to find the gear that matches my requirements. I'm presented with a rich and engaging visual experience that highlights the exact gear important for a multi-day backpacking trip. I know I definitely need a pack, so I want to know more about technical packs. I ask, can you show me technical packs? As the types of backpacks are displayed, I realize that I don't know the difference between the categories and start to feel overwhelmed. Normally, this is where I would abandon the process and either head to a store to talk to someone more knowledgeable or resolve myself to hours of online research. But instead, I turn to Watson and simply ask a very specific, personalized question. What technical pack is needed for an expedition to Fitzroy, Patagonia in the winter? By asking the question as I did, I bypassed the broader categories altogether and focused on the needs of my exact trip. Watson must correlate a large number of factors, such as the location of Fitzroy, Patagonia, and its average winter temperature at the base and at the peaks. If I were curious, I could click on the Evidence button to see the information Watson used to pull its recommendation together. I noticed something about the technology Watson suggested, called ABS, that I wanted to know more about, so I asked, can you tell me more about ABS technology? Here, Watson understands the context of my question. If I had used traditional search, I would have had tens of millions of hits, most of which focused on anti-lock brakes. Instead, Watson tells me about the avalanche airbag system. I am presented with a video within the screen on ABS, allowing me to satisfy my curiosity. At this point, I'm liking the Prophet 65, but I want to know what others think. I would usually go to Amazon to get ratings and reviews, even if I wanted to buy the Prophet 65 from the Northface. Almost 30% of digital shoppers leave a retailer site for user reviews, and this significantly influences cart abandonment. I write, I like the Prophet 65. How is it rated? Watson reads through tens of thousands of reviews from multiple sources, including the Northface. He comes back with useful, relevant reviews, including video testimony. I am again impressed with how relevant the response is to my question and feel ready to get my equipment knowing it's right. I click the Buy Now button. As I'm getting ready to check out, I'm presented with cold weather sleeping bags, which is another of the product categories I was shown at the outset of my shopping experience. This encourages me to expand my purchases, and now that I know I'll get the guidance I need, I'm ready to do so. This experience demonstrates fundamental shifts from how we shop online today. We are going from an impersonal, retailer-defined, and keyword-driven linear journey to working with an expert, personalized shopper that can build buyer confidence similar to a knowledgeable in-store associate. This is clearly a game changer for retailers and manufacturers as we look into the future of online shopping.